Hi, I'm Ron Simmons. I'm the supervisor of the traffic unit. I can address a lot of those questions regarding enforcement and the crossing guards. It's my understanding the only requirement for locations for crossing guards is the crossing guards are provided for elementary schools only. Middle schools and high schools they don't qualify for. Regarding the budget for the crossing guards, I have a budget right now. I have 24 crossing guards, and that maxes out my budget. Those 24 crossing guards are distributed through 17 different locations throughout the city, and I don't think we have enough. We have maybe a spare crossing guard or two on duty at any given time, but that's in the event that somebody falls, ill and has to take a day off for whatever reason. So crossing guards, we are thin. If we were to deploy a crossing guard at this location, it would take one of the crossing guards away from our double-staffed positions. And I can tell you where those are so you can kind of get a sense of how busy those sections are. We have 2 crossing guards at Robert Davie and Packet Landing, which is extremely busy in the mornings. At Island and Maitland, which is very busy. At Island and McCartney. At Otis and Sand Creek. At 3rd and Ralph Apposato, and at Ralph Apposato and Pogie. Those are a lot of fast-moving traffic and a lot of high-volume traffic, as well as kids crossing. Regarding enforcement, like Obaid suggested, we do have now 2 speed signs. Both of those were obtained through grant money, and I agree with you when you say that if you leave them there too long, people start to ignore them. That's why we tried to move them throughout the city and not leave them in a location for more than 1 week at a time. The sense of having police officers sit out there and monitor traffic and issue citations, I wish we could. The traffic unit now consists of 1 traffic officer. Okay, that used to be 6. It was reduced from 6 to 4 by City Council, 2 of which have now retired, and 1 is on a long-term illness, and I only have 1 traffic officer. In the mornings when we start, we have 5 police officers, and because of the situations with the jails within the county, we have to have our prisoners to North County Jail at 8 o'clock in the morning, which means that we are required to transport them starting at 7 a.m., which of course is the time where we have all of the kids mobile towards school. So we have 2 officers transporting the prisoners in the morning to jail, which leaves us an entire 3 officers for the entire city of Alameda, plus my 1 traffic officer. So in the sense of enforcement, in the mornings, we try the best we can. In the afternoons, we have as many as 7 officers on duty, and between 1 and 5 is usually our highest calls of volumes, and those officers are deployed all over the city constantly. So for them to sit at a static post and watch intersections and or do traffic enforcement, it's tough. Our staffing's just, it's what it is.
Thank you, Sergeant Simmons.